Chapter 7. Stupid kids. Jar muttered as he pulled up to his house for the second time that night. Maybe go all the way to the store for diapers. Diapers! He snarled as he stomped to the front door. If Melody says anything about this to anyone, I have to conveniently forget she's a girl. He flung the door open. Should have gotten beer. Good girl, Cathra. You're walking so good. Zena's voice rose over Cathra's laughter. J.R. turned up his nose as he closed the door. When she wasn't whining for food, the baby was always laughing. Oh, wait, don't touch, Cathra, came Zena's voice. You're going to break it. Break it? J.R. rushed past the stairs, the kitchen, and into the room at the back of the house next to the dining room. He found the two standing in front of a set of wooden shelving to the right of the entertainment center. Cathra had a statue in her hands, and Zena was trying to pull it from her grasp. Give it, Zena said. You'll get us in trouble. Mine, Cathra said in the most furious baby voice J.R. had ever heard. Cathra! Zena yanked as hard as she could. Cathra lost hold of the statue and fell on her back, while Zena fell on her tail. The statue flew out of their hands and crashed onto the floor. It splintered into two. Oh no! J.R.'s fur settled. He didn't care about the statue. He didn't even know why he had it, the creepy thing. It belonged to his parents or something. But even though he didn't care about it, it didn't mean he wouldn't yell. The opportunity to scare the parents off that sassy kid was too good to pass up. What do you think you're doing? J.R. shouted in his deepest, most booming voice. Zena swung around, her eyes as wide as dinner plates. That thing, it falled. It fell by itself. We didn't do it. A lie? J.R. felt the fur on his tail stand on end. He wasn't a stranger to lies, but it irked him that she would try it with him. He marched up to her, his whiskers stiffening. You lying to me, kid? Zena's tail slipped between her legs. Slowly she nodded, and a whimper of assent escaped her. J.R. couldn't help the snicker that escaped him. I don't care about that thing, but don't you ever lie to me again. Got it? Okay, Zena said. J.R. walked to the baby, who had made her way over to the statue. She had her mouth open, ready to chew on it. He snatched it from her grasp before she could. Mine! Cathra reached for it. J.R. caught her by a scruff. Forget it, you little pooper. You... Oh! Holy criminy, she smells worse. How is it possible for such a little thing to make such a big stink? Cathra giggled at him. J.R. carried her to the couch. I got the diapers. Let's get this over with. He knelt in front of her with Zena kneeling beside him. When he unclasped the tabs, he had to cover his mouth to keep from gagging. What the crap, man? What's this kid eating? J.R. pulled a diaper out of the pack as Cathra giggled, threatening to put her foot in her mess. What do I do now? Zena held up her hands. I don't know how to change a diaper. Neither do I. J.R. eyed the mess, hoping there was nothing moving in there. But you're the adult. The adult is supposed to know. Sue me, J.R. snarled. I've never done it before. Zena tapped her chin. I watched my mama do it. First we need wipies. Wipies? J.R.'s ears angled back. What wipies? Baby wipes. The little wet paper things you use to wipe the babies. Zena paused. Realization washed over her as she gasped. Oh, that's why they call them baby wipes. J.R. stifled a growl. He had a sneaking suspicion he knew the answer to his next question. Where are the wipes? Didn't you get them at the store? J.R. pounded the couch with his fist so hard the baby bounced. She giggled and thrust her toes in her mouth. You didn't tell me I needed them. J.R. eyed Zena. Zena inhaled through her nose. You're not very good at taking care of kids, are you, Mr. J.R.? The hair rose on the back of J.R.'s neck. He raised his hands to... The doorbell rang. I'll get it. Zena skipped toward the door. Oh, one time my daddy forgot to get the wipes, and he used a wet paper towel. Maybe you can use that. She swung around to answer the door. Wet paper towel, huh? J.R. scratched his ear as he looked at Cathra contentedly sucking her toes. Not a bad idea. His ear twitched. From somewhere deep inside, a long-forgotten warning stirred itself up in his mind. J.R., his mother used to tell him, don't ever answer the door to a stranger. A bad man might come to the door to steal bad little puppies away. Now J.R. was old enough to question and even throw away the ideas of kidnappers knocking on the door hoping a kid would answer so they could steal them away. At least he would have if he didn't know some of those so-called bad men personally. And some of them might actually do that. And it certainly couldn't be anyone decent coming to visit him at this hour of the night. Kid, don't answer that door! Jer scrambled over his feet to get to the entryway, but too late. The door was already open.